What's going on, girls and guys? Once again, it is your host, your friend, Arachnid Soul. Now, I just watched Fight Night's Finest, and there's actually a link to the video I'm talking about in the description. Talk about how people sometimes are kind of sheep, how people sometimes kind of try to fit in with whatever's popular, and they might not be thinking for themselves. Pretty much what he's saying is just a general way that I've chosen to live my life. I question things, and I've questioned things from the time I was a little kid. Why should I worship those people? Why are you able to tell me, and I'm a little kid, what my values are and who my heroes are? And why should television tell me who my heroes are? I actually remember standing in line to vote one time, and there was a mother in front of me, and she probably had her 4-year-old kid. And I remember the kid saying, well, why are we voting for this guy and not that guy? And the mother said to her 4-year-old kid, we're voting for this guy because that other guy doesn't share our values. YouTube is almost like the new television, but the handcuffs of television are taken off, but so many YouTube commentators do not realize it. What do I mean by that? Well, when I graduated college, my first internship that turned into a job was working on a certain American television show, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. But, I mean, I worked right under the executive producer. I worked with a lot of people who had a lot of clout on that television show and at that network. And I kind of saw what was going on. I saw a lot of watching what the other channels were doing, a lot of polling, bring the people into the room, have them turn the knob one way or the other. We like this, we don't like that. Okay, well, let's change her hair color and let's change the color of the logo, make it bigger, make it smaller. We'll get, 3,000 more people to watch every week. And it's this fine-tuning and this micromanaging. Why? Because you can get canceled. You can get canceled because guess what? The network has a vested interest in making sure that your show has the highest ratings possible so that they can ask the advertisers, the people who have commercials during the breaks, to pay them the most amount of money possible. So you kind of understand why they conform on television, but when it comes to YouTube, when you're existing in a world where it really doesn't matter, you're free to do whatever you want, those handcuffs are gone. It's your channel. The network's not going to come in and talk to you. You're not going to get canceled. You've got free reign to express your vision, your piece of art to the world, and so many people don't do it, and I can't understand it. And there's this conforming, and the thing that always drives me the most crazy about conformity, even the fact that people just conform and don't ask questions a lot of the time, is people don't realize you've got that one guy or that one girl and they've been successful. And a lot of the time, they're successful because they didn't conform. They went out, they tried their own thing. They're innovators. They've evolved a product or a concept. They've put themselves into something. They've thought about things in a new way, and it was fruitful for them. And even if they weren't successful, not only did they learn from their failure, but other people learned as well. But these people who've gone out and they've taken these risks and they've been successful are then copied by people doing the exact opposite. They're then copied by a bunch of sheep who do not want to innovate, who do not want to create, who do not want to evolve a product or an idea. They just say, hey, let's all follow that person. And I can never put that thought together. You've got a bunch of people conforming and try to follow someone who didn't conform. It's not about buy rates. It's not about ratings. It's not about market share. You're on YouTube. The handcuffs are off. If you have a YouTube channel, do whatever the hell you want. And if you're thinking about starting YouTube, do whatever the hell you want. It's been your host, Arachnid Soul. There's some food for thought. I think I'm making very valid points. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section.